lovely people. Many thanks for joining us in our second edition of Campus Connect with me, Makure Soga. I want to remind you that the show is actually recorded at the studios of SDPB here in Vermilion. It's also in collaboration with the International Club of the University of South Dakota and also with the Gallagher International Center. You may remember that last edition that we had the Eritreans and of course the Ethiopians coming on the show to talk about what made the country the best place to visit when we talk about Africa. So this edition we have my friends coming in from Africa again. I'm talking about Nigeria, and so they will be telling us about the best places to visit, their culture, language, politics, religion, hospitality, whatever that it may take you to get to Nigeria. We'll be talking about that briefly. So I have my friends who are actually students at the UST, so I'll have them introduce themselves, and then after that we will get to sing the national anthem of Nigeria, and then we'll head to more beautiful conversations here on the show. So I'll begin with my very first guest. I'll have you just introduce your name, the year you are here, and what you were studying at USD.
Hello everyone, my name is Mololua Faithful Lashekom. I am a pre-nursing student here at the University of South Dakota, and I am in my sophomore year.
Okay, good. Let me head to my second guest now.
Hello everyone, my name is Samakon Osemekai Bernard. I'm a fifth-year PhD candidate in material chemistry here at the University of South Dakota.
Oh, so you've been here for how many years now?
5 years.
Oh, good. So you've experienced a lot with winter, right?
Yeah. I'm just different.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think you guys, you celebrated your Independence Day. When was that? About 2 weeks ago, right?
Yes.
So you are 63 years old.
Yes.
I want to believe that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are sure, right? Okay, so moving away from that briefly, we'll just head to now pay homage to the country by singing the national anthem of Nigeria. So we will do that by duly just getting up to sing the national anthem of Nigeria. Okay, so we can now have a sit. So you just heard the beautiful national anthem of Nigeria. I think you guys are called the Super Eagles?
Yes.
Or something else?
The Super Eagles.
The Super Eagles,
and
right?
the Super Falcons.
The Super Falcons.
Yes.
Okay, so how long have you been here in the US?
I have been here for about a year and a couple months now.
So how has it been for you?
The winter is crazy, but everything else is really good.
Yeah, so you're transitioning very well, because I mean, I am from Ghana, so I know that we pretty much have similar weather conditioning, right?
Yeah.
So how did you transitioning in?
At first it was hard.
It was very hard.
Very hard. Especially finding out that winter here is like 6 months, which is literally the whole year.
It's uncalled for.
So, but you know, after getting the things I needed for winter, and then, you know, spending more time in my room, and just also talking to more people who have been here for a while and who not necessarily understand the weather, because nobody can understand Vermilion weather, but like, you know, just talking to people about the weather, and yeah.
It's been good.
It's been good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Bernard, actually, you've been here for about how many years now? 5 years,
No,
right?
it's like 4 years and some months. I'm on my fifth
So
year.
almost to your 5 years. So you've experienced like the winter, like how many? Like 4 good times, right?
Yes, 4 winters.
How did you? I believe you are now master of the weather.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, you can never be a master.
Really?
Because
How did you transition in so well?
Well, my first winter was not so good. Like, I even had seasonal depression for the first time.
Wow.
But afterwards, it's been like We have bad winters sometimes and good winters. So although last year was very bad.
Last year was bad. Was
Yeah.
it the wind or just too much
Not
of
just
the
the
snow
wind,
for
too
you?
much snow as well.
Yeah.
And some years we have less snow than. But last year was a lot of snow. Hoping this year will be better.
Yeah. Okay, so let me quickly get back to Faithful. Do you remember the last day you were living in Nigeria, probably at the airport?
Yes.
How was it for you? You came with your family?
No, I came here by myself.
Oh.
So I think the whole entirety of my trip was about like 17 hours.
17 hours?
Yes. It was very exciting because I like traveling.
Okay.
So just traveling by myself was really nice. I mean, it was scary because I kept thinking people, you know, the videos your African parents send you, like, oh, keep your bag, don't let anybody touch you, that kind of thing. So I was very scared because I was like, before Homeland Security says, oh, I'm carrying cocaine in my bag, not that I am. So I was holding all my things, like I was holding on to dear life. But the whole entire, like the trip was really nice. It was smooth. And,
yeah. Did you cry at the airport? I mean, when you were leaving Nigeria to the US? You didn't cry? Why didn't you cry?
Because, respectfully, the Nigerian airport people showed me shege.
What? Tell me that. I want to hear that story. What happened at the airport?
So it was basically at the airport in Nigeria, they say only one family member is allowed to enter the airport with you. Yeah. And so at this point, I had gone through the first like clearance. They had checked my bags, they had weighed them. Everything was perfectly fine. So I was about to board the flight. And then the attendants were like, oh, my bag is overweight, I need to pay. And I was like, why? So my parents went there, I was by myself, and they were telling me to pay like $100 for my, actually it was supposed to be $150. But then I was like, oh, I don't, like, they checked my bags already, why are you trying to get $150 from me? Yeah. And at first I was like, you know, I was trying to do like a strong head.
Yeah, but you ended up paying.
I ended up paying, and it pained me. Yeah. So yeah.
It was a stressful beginning for you.
It was stressful.
So at least that made the tears to just disappear from your eyes. Better, how was it for you? You've been here for almost 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Do you even remember the last day you were living in Nigeria?
Of course.
How was it for you?
It was kind of like, I went to the airport with my younger sister and a friend. And I mean, they were with me the whole time before I like said my goodbyes and just went. So it was kind of easy for me, not too bad. Yeah. But when I was leaving, my sister was crying and I didn't want to look at her. So I just
so that you don't cry?
So that I don't feel too bad. I just focused on where I was going and I heard her crying behind me. Oh. And then when I got in the plane, before the plane took off, I called her and was just like, talking to her on the phone and tell her that just to calm down, that we'll see very soon.
but do you guys miss home sometimes?
Of course.
What do you miss about home?
Food.
Family.
Just the food.
And my family, like, I was used to like having like very big Christmas holidays. Like everyone comes home for Christmas, but this over the last like 4 Christmas, I've been on my own. So it doesn't feel like, I mean, yeah, let me not say the last 4 Christmas, but my very first Christmas here, I was on my own. And the next couple of years, I usually travel to see some extended family to make it more fun. But it's still different from when you're with your siblings, you know, you're used to it, you know. Yeah. And we'll like make the Christmas food, and we used to eat from like the same tray.
Wow. I guess that signifies like unity and love, right?
Yeah, it was a family tradition, and now it's like, I haven't had that in
a long while.
Yeah.
But how is Christmas here for you? Because you've been here for the past 4 years, right? Yeah. Compared to what you normally experience in Nigeria, how is this one like for you?
Christmas is still fun. It just depends on where you spend it. Usually, these days I go to Texas.
Oh,
and
wow.
I have like,
warm.
And it's warm too. Yeah, in Texas, It looks like Nigeria in many ways, and I have like extended family and friends there, so it's the closest thing I can get to being at home.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, so last 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, they had their 63rd independence, right? That's Nigeria. I want us to talk about that briefly. 63 years old, Nigeria. Yeah. Do you guys think, I mean, you've been here just about a year and a couple of months, right? Do you think that where the country is, I'm talking about the status, when we talk about maybe economy, people, human resources, development, and many other things, do you think where you guys are currently, it's where you should be by now?
For me, I think it depends. In terms of human resources, I would say yes, because Nigeria does have the people.
Okay, they have the people, particularly the youth, to even
they
work.
have the skill, they have the manpower, they have the training, they have the intellect. Actually, just not to brag, you know, we're actually one of the most educated immigrant groups in the I think the most educated immigrant group in the United States.
You mean Nigeria?
Nigerians.
Oh,
so
not Ghanaians.
No, not Ghanaians. Okay. Nigerians.
Just trying to clarify something.
So you can check that, like anyone, like. So, but anyway, I think on the other aspects, like maybe the government, there is one thing to have the human resources but it's another thing to use it properly, right? Yeah. So I think that's where the country is lagging.
Yeah. But what particularly do you think the country is lacking right now, that it could be a place that maybe the youth could be, more hopeful that, yeah, of course, my future in Nigeria is bright?
I'll say more of opportunities. Like, people need, they need opportunities to show what they have, because they know they have it, but because isn't it ironic that when Nigerians go abroad and they do a lot of fantastic things, but they can't really emulate, they can't kind of recreate the same thing back home, because I just feel like they don't have the environments to do it. And if the environment can be created, I feel like that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I've heard, like back home in my country, my leaders, sometimes they say that probably the youth are not updoing, right? Probably the opportunities are there, but we are not forthcoming to take up the opportunities. I'm yet to even see the opportunities that they talk about, but I don't know whether if it's the same thing with you guys in your country too.
I think so.
Yeah.
Similarities.
I mean, which one of our presidents was saying that, oh, you youths are lazy?
Lazy.
But Nigerians are probably
Very,
the most hardworking people.
Yeah.
I mean, wherever we go, we shine.
Yeah.
So it's just about like creating opportunities for Nigerians to actually shine in Nigeria. Because it's like if you take a Nigerian, out of Nigeria, they do so well. But, it's just about the government and the people in Nigeria creating that space that actually lets Nigerians thrive in Nigeria.
Wow. We will see what to do. Probably maybe when Bernard gets to return home someday, he may get to create some other beautiful opportunities for the younger generations, maybe like Cheesy, Mario, and Co to probably come and take to do. So let's wait and see what happened after that. But I don't know how many states you have in Nigeria right now.
36.
36.
Yes.
So these 36 states, do you have different languages?
Not really different.
We have 3 major languages. We have Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo. But so the different states, like for instance, let's say the Southwest speak Yoruba, and then the Southeast speak Igbo. So it's like different states kind of grouped together in terms of geography speak the same language, but there's also subparts of languages.
In between, yeah. Okay. Like in where I'm from Edo State, and we speak Edo language.
Edo State.
But we don't just speak, if you drive maybe 20 minutes, or let's say 30 minutes up north from where I live, it's going to be in different languages. Yeah. Wow. There are actually so many languages, but they're just 3 major ones. But there are other languages What
are the 3 major ones we're talking about?
That's the Yoruba language, the Hausa language, and Igbo language.
Igbo. So you speak which one?
I speak Edo language.
Edo?
I don't speak any of those 3.
So Edo language. So if I want to say, thank you for coming to the show in your language, how do I say that?
Just say Uwese.
Wese?
Uwese.
Wese?
Uwese.
Uwese. So Uwese, then that's it.
Yeah. That's enough.
That's enough, right? You don't want to get me into much trouble, right? Yeah. So what about you? You speak Yoruba?
Yes. To say I'm not very fluent, but to say thank you in Yoruba is to say Esheun or Modupe. So Modupe is I'm thankful. Esheun is thank you.
What about Eshegun?
Eshegun is thank you so much.
Eshegun is thank you so much. Oh, okay, Eshegun. I hope to remember that to say at the end of the show, though. So I wanted to talk about tourism in Nigeria. For example, somebody moving from America or other part of let's say the world, like Asia, right, want to go visit Nigeria. What are some of the popular places or the beautiful places that you can say to these people, when you go to Nigeria, try to visit 1, 2, 3, 4 places, and that will make you feel like you're actually in Nigeria?
And everybody will say Lagos, but for me, I have one state in my mind that is like, I feel is the kind of the most beautiful state in Nigeria. No, it's Akwa Ibom.
Yeah.
Akwa Ibom State is like, it's the home of tourism for me. And it's very close to the Atlantic Ocean. Like, and they have a lot of like beach resorts. Like, it's one state that I feel like is not talked about so much. And they actually have like, this other place, I don't think it's in Akwa Ibom though, Obudukato Ranch.
Oh yeah,
I think it's in Rivers State. I'm not so sure. Either Cross Rivers or Rivers, one of those two states. I'm not exactly sure right now. I have to check. But the name of the ranch is like it's like a nature reserve, like Obudukato Ranch. It's a very beautiful place to visit as well.
Wow. Do you have some idea of places too as well?
I think one place in Lagos that I would 100% recommend is the Lekki Conservation Center. So it has like this walk that is maybe up to 100 feet and above the ground, and you walk on it and you can see basically almost the whole of Lagos. So it's very high above the ground. It's very scary for people who don't like heights, but it's also like a reserve. You see animals, you see monkeys just playing around. They are not caged, so it's just a nice time to spend with your family, have a picnic, interact with some animals. And I don't know if there's still, but there was this turtle that was like 100+ years old. So it's just like a time to see different kinds of animals. So it's really nice.
Wow. Beautiful things to see when you go to Nigeria. We will be talking about more things pretty soon, but before that, I want us to go into music and dance. I know that they will say that they own most of the general. I don't know why they say that.
We own Africa.
I know. They say they own Africa, but I know we've begun it, right? They take it and throw more light on it.
Come on.
Just you.
Come on.
I'm not trying to stand
go back to the days of Fela.
It's fine, but when we talk about music, I want you guys to mention some of the artists in Nigeria that you can probably just remember right now. I'm not sure you've forgotten them.
There's so many.
There's so many. Where do we start from?
Who is actually putting Nigeria on the map when we talk about music right now?
Rema.
Yeah. So for
Burna
you,
Boy.
are you mentioning them in
Burna
terms
Boy.
of performance, like who is doing really good now or just habitually?
They are all
terms
doing
of-
well.
Yeah.
But who is
But
actually doing
in
it
terms of
for you?
popularity, in terms of like, if you walk outside now and you ask, oh, do you know this person? They will say yes. I would say Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Burna Boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then Davido.
So Burna Boy is now like the best in Nigeria right now.
I won't call him the best, but it's up
What would
there.
you call him?
He's one of the best.
One of the
He's
best.
good. He's really
He's very
good. Davido. I'm pretty sure everybody knows Davido. I mean,
Wizkid,
most people.
Yeah. I'm not sure Glenn knows who Davido is right now.
I mean,
Rema is in there.
Wizkid, Ira Star, Thames.
Yeah.
You
I don't
know.
like Thames though.
Why?
Why don't you like him? His music
It's a
style?
lady.
Thames.
I
Thames
don't
is
know.
gorgeous.
I feel like she doesn't sing for Nigerians.
He sings for other continents or something else.
Thames has a way with words, and her music is very calm. So it's like if you just need music that, I don't know, kind of speaks to your soul, Thames.
Good
Wow.
for her.
What about dances? Are you guys, like, your dances, are they similar? Because I know at a point we started as Zonto, right? But I realized that before we
You guys have one
realized, you
dance.
guys, the Nigerians actually took the dance and
we developed it.
we developed, you guys. So
We
what dance do you guys actually own? Like when we talk about Nigerian dance, like you guys can be proud of. Like you started this and you're making it big.
We have a lot of dance.
We
Like
have
what?
Skelewu, we have Zanku.
Skelewu, yeah. I
Yeah, we
think.
have Zanku. We have, I don't know, I feel like a lot
We have
of
Malian dance too.
Yeah.
How do you dance? How do you dance the Skelewu dance? How is it like?
It's just like
I'm not the
this.
best dancer.
Oh, okay.
And then I don't know the name of this one. And then we have Shaku
Shaku
Shaku. I don't know, we have different
So
dances.
you guys started the shaku shaku.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
At least two dances that you started by yourself, right?
We started a lot of dance. Like there's this guy Terry G back in the days. He used to invent a lot of dances. I think he was the one that started. I don't know the name of this.
And we have a lot of like leg work dances.
Leg work kind of dances.
Even though I know that, South Africa has, their type of dances, and it's not necessarily similar, but they also have like a lot of dances involving leg work. But Nigeria has a lot of leg work dances.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful things we're talking about. So we'll be taking a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll be talking about politics, we'll be talking about religion, the school, whatever organizations that my guests today, they are volunteering with. So just don't touch it down. Just stay with us. We'll be back shortly.
Welcome to the University of South Dakota.
Old Main is our oldest building on campus. It's actually burned down twice, but we love it so much, we keep rebuilding it. It also houses our honors department, which basically you take a more advanced class every semester, and by the time you graduate, you'll write an honors thesis. This is our ID Weeks library. There's a lot of different resources for students here. We have our Gallagher Center, which is our study abroad, national student exchange. We have our Academic and Career Planning Center. So every student at USD has an advisor for their first 2 years, and then after that they'll get a major specific advisor. And then we also have the IT help desk. If you have an issue with a computer, you take it there. They're going to service it for free. The only thing you'd ever pay for is if they have to order a part.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. On this side of the library houses our writing center and also our presentation center. If you're ever having trouble with a paper and you need someone to look at it, come to the writing center and students can help you out with that. Now that you've seen our library, we're going to take you to the link so you can go to our Munster University Center.
This is our Munster University Center. This is where all of our campus dining is. The way our meal plans here work is you kind of have two different types of currency, flex and swipes. So flex can be used at our cafeteria style dining, which we'll show you, and then flex can be used at all of our different restaurant style places. We have Chick-fil-A, Qdoba, Einstein's, Bagels, lots of great stuff. One of my favorite events that we have here is Pet the Stress Away. During finals, they'll bring in a bunch of puppies to help students relax a little bit during stressful times. This is a pretty typical room in North Complex. We have 4 different residence halls that are all connected that make up North Complex. A couple things to mention, you can have your bed lofted like a Books is here, otherwise you can have it down low. You can bring carpet here, you can do anything with the walls as long as you're not painting them. And each floor has a kitchen, has bathrooms in the middle, and then a laundry room on each floor.
Welcome to Coyote Village. Coyote Village is so close to so many things on campus, like the Dome, the Sports Center, and also the Muck. If you ever want to live in Coyote Village, make sure you get your housing contract in as soon as you can. They hold 100 beds for freshmen. Welcome to the USD Wellness Center. Welcome to the functional training room. If you're into CrossFit or you just want to throw a few punches on the punching bag, this is the room for you. Whew. The USD Wellness Center also has an indoor track. 10 times around is a mile. If you're not into working out, USD does also offer wellness classes free to students. Yoga, Zumba, Pilates, whatever you're into.
Our climbing tower here at USD is the tallest in the state of South Dakota. When we heard SDSU was building their wellness center and they were going to have a climbing tower, we had to make ours about 3 feet taller. This is our all-sports court where a lot of our intramurals take place. We have competitive recreational league, meaning if you want really competitive or just to have fun with your friends. And we have everything from basketball, volleyball, field hockey, paper airplane throwing, whatever you like. This is our Sanford Coyote Sports Center. Just finished in 2016. This houses our basketball, volleyball, as well as other events like the Codathon and our Campus Activities Board concert.
In South Dakota, we only have one law school, and that is here on the Vermilion campus. The Al Newharth Media Center is home to one of the oldest student-run organizations, the Volant.
All right, welcome back from that quick break. I'm here with my students, my friends, let me say it like that. They are also students of the University of South Dakota, all of them from Nigeria. And why are we here today? We're talking about Nigeria, the best places for you to visit. We're talking about culture and many other beautiful things that you get to experience when you visit the country called Nigeria, located in Africa, the western part of that beautiful continent. So, we are now here to talk about politics. We'll talk about religion, and then also we'll talk about the reason why they chose USD, why are they here, and then many other things we'll talk about. Particularly, we'll be talking about food. I have another friend from a different country that will be coming on the show to have a taste of the food that is prepared from Nigeria. And then he's going to be realistic, sharing his view about the food. Either he likes it or not, if it is spicy or not, he doesn't like Nigerian food or not, whatever that he feels that, just to be realistic about everything. So he's going to be sharing his view with us pretty much soon. So you do not want to, leave your screen. So just stay with us. We are back. Getting into politics. Who is the president of Nigeria right now?
Okay.
Who is the president of Nigeria right now?
Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
I want to see if I can get the name right. So Asiwaju.
Bola Ahmed.
Bola. Okay, so Asiwaju Bola
Ahmed
Tinubu. Is it from the northern side?
No, he's Yoruba.
Yoruba. So Yoruba is
Southwest.
Southwest. Oh, okay. But how many political parties do we have? Because I just remember that during the election process, the campaigning and whatever it was that happened, I remember Peter Obi. Peter Obi is with which party?
Labour Party.
Labour Party. And then Tinubu is?
That's the APC, or Progressive Congress.
Okay. And the election was held, I think, at the beginning of this year, right?
Yes.
Yes. Was it this year? Yes, yeah. This year.
Okay. All right. So when we get into religion, can we say Nigeria, it's like a more Christian country or Muslim country or maybe other religion?
I think it's like almost a 50-50 split.
Yeah, I think between Christianity and Islam.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because the northern part of Nigeria is like predominantly Islam. Southern Nigeria is predominantly Christian. And we also have like people who practice like African traditional religion.
Oh, okay. Perfect. So I want us to talk about festival and events. I mean, I don't know what events you guys normally celebrate. Like for us back home in Ghana, we have like festivals that we celebrate that has to do with different tribes, back home in Ghana. I don't know whether it's the same thing with you guys too.
Yeah. We have like different like tribal festivals. Like maybe she should talk about some of the Yoruba ones first.
What festival do you get to be part of?
I know that probably back, in my state, they probably do things like New Yam Festival.
New Yam.
Yes. Or no, I think that's more of an Igbo thing though.
Yeah.
But I know that we have like New Yam Festival. We have like several festivals depending on what state you're in. I don't necessarily know that because
there's this one in Lagos, the Ayo.
Yeah, the Ayo Festival. That one involves like a masquerade.
Yeah.
The masquerade.
Yes.
Yeah. In Benin, for example, in Edo State, we have what we call the Igwe Festival. It's more like a harvest festival. Typically at the end of the year, it's more like Thanksgiving kind of period.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But apart from the festival, do you have any other random festival, or not particularly festival, but any random events that you guys, because back home we have a lot of them, like for example, the telcos in Ghana, like MTN, they do some sort of events, and even some artists back home, they do their own individual events too. Do you guys have that in Nigeria too?
Yes, I think December in Lagos, we always call it Dirty December.
Dirty December?
Not dirty, dirty.
D-E-T-T-Y.
Oh.
So like, it's very lit. It's like there's always so many events in Nigeria, especially in December, because that's when all the artists are performing. You have Burna Boy, you have Davido. There's even this festival. It's called the Afrobeat Festival, or no, Afro Nation Festival in December this year. I think it's like the 15th, 16th, and 17th in Nigeria. It's going on in TBS in Lagos. So it's just like a time where all the Afrobeat artists in Nigeria are going to be performing. So I think it's a 3-day event. So we have several things like that, especially in December.
There's one we're missing, the Calabar Carnival.
Oh, yeah.
Calabar Carnival. Calabar is like a tribe too in Nigeria?
Calabar is a place in Cross River State. And they've had this carnival that they've been doing for years now. And it's actually gained a lot of international attention. It's more like... have you heard of this event they call Caribbean, and they do it in Canada? Like
I think I've heard of the Caribbean.
It's a similar concept. We you have like people coming from South America, from Brazil, and they like just like dance in the streets and have like different parades. It's similar to Caribbean celebration.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So coming now to talk about your culture again, I don't know whether if you guys can be honest enough, but what is that one thing you dislike about your culture? Something that probably maybe anybody leaving America right now to go visit, or live in any other parts of the world to go visit, go like, this one, don't try this, or don't engage in this. Is there something that you just dislike about your culture?
I don't think there's anything I don't like.
Personally, for me, I don't know. I can't pin my mind on anything I don't like.
I feel like
I feel like if people go, they will find out.
So everything that happens in Nigeria, it's okay. There's nothing that you guys dislike.
Obviously there will be something that is not fine.
Yeah, I mean, no country is perfect, but I don't know. Everything is just, when you live the Nigerian lifestyle, you just run on vibes. And it's just, I don't know, I really like Nigeria in terms of like the community and the people, because no matter where you find yourself, if you meet another Nigerian, even if you don't know them from anywhere, there's this familiarity, there's this like brotherhood or sisterhood. And it's just like they're amazing people.
Amazing people. Same thing for you too, Bernard?
Yep. I agree.
Okay, so I want us to talk briefly about the school here. That is the University of South Dakota. I wanted to just pick up a few thoughts from you why you chose the school. Probably if you guys have any organizations that you are part of or you are volunteering with. I want us to talk about that briefly. So let me begin with Bernard. So Bernard, why did you decide to come to the University of South Dakota located in Vermilion?
I guess in the beginning I was looking for adventure.
Okay.
I wanted to go somewhere like nobody really goes. And I was like, I was looking at the Dakotas and Wyoming, just kind of probing and looking at the schools. Then I applied here. And when I applied here, I wasn't really taking it too seriously. I was just still looking for opportunities elsewhere. But I knew I wanted like adventure. And I got the offer and they also came with a scholarship. So I was like, oh, nice, they like me here. Then I decided to like come here, and it's been nice. So when I came here, I joined the International Club, and I also joined the African Student Association. And I volunteered for these two clubs mainly, Yeah,
because I remember that in the past Festival of Nations that they had in spring 2023, and also the African night that the African Student Association they had, you were quite vibrant in that. Because I remember seeing you all around doing what you had to do.
Yeah, at that point I was no longer in the exec board, but I was just helping out to make sure everything went
just because of the love, right?
Yeah, I mean, International Club is a club in my heart.
Oh, good to hear. Let me go to Faithful right now.
Why I chose USD? Okay, so during my application process, I felt like these people really wanted me to come here. Like, every time I would, let's say, email Patrick, for example, in like a couple hours, I was getting an email back. So I already felt like this was a place where I will feel like I belong. And I was also stalking the TikTok page, the Instagram page, and I just knew that, this was kind of like a school where everyone is a family. And also, I did get scholarships here, and it's not a very expensive school as well. So I just knew that, USD. And they also have a really nice nursing program. So.
Yeah. So you are into nursing, right?
Yes.
And you are doing chemistry?
Yeah, material chemistry.
What's that? Material chemistry, what's that?
I mean, it's still chemistry, but it's just chemistry that is geared towards developing new materials that can be used maybe in medicine or like pharmaceuticals in general, diagnostic too. But I do more of organic synthesis, so my research will be good in the area of pharmaceuticals. Yeah.
Good. So, but the nursing aspect, do you guys get to do masters after that, or just after your first degree, you can go to work?
After your first degree, you can work, but you can also choose to do like a master's program or a doctoral program. It just depends on what path you want.
And how has it been for you so far?
I think nursing is really nice. I mean, the professors are really amazing. If you ever need, like anytime I need help, I just talk to them, and they're also really nice and kind. So the program is really nice.
Good. All right, so we are still doing Campus Connect with me, Makure Soga. I want to still remind you that the program is in collaboration with the International Club of the University of South Dakota and also with the Gallagher International Center. And we'll be heading to, I'm tempted again to say the most beautiful aspect of the show. Why? Because it's about food. Because when people travel to Nigeria or to any other country, what they look out for more is food first. After the food, then they get to, get to the tourism aspect, get to go to places to visit. So, Faithful and Head Gang, they actually prepared something from Nigeria. I don't know what to say about it, but let me quickly just, I want to take a quick break. Let's take you to the kitchen where I just say that is actually the engine room, right? Because that is where all the things that it did, that is where it came from. So just hang on there. Let me quickly take you there. And then when we come back, we'll have a swap of guests. I'm going to have another guest, as I said earlier, is going to have a taste of the food. I don't know what culture that food came from, but he's going to have his view about that. I know I'm going to have a taste of it also, but let's see how it goes. So just hang on there. We'll be back shortly. Thank you so much for still staying with us. We are back from the engine room, and I want to believe that you've seen what Faithful has done at the kitchen, trying to prepare. I'm going to get to her so that she'll talk about the food, how she prepared it, what the name is, how long it took her to prepare it. We'll get into this conversation, and then I would, bring or introduce my other guests. But I think before that, let me even quickly introduce my new guest. So I would have him introduce himself, to mention his name, what he is studying here at USD, and then which year he is here at USD in Familiar. All right, so let me go to you now.
All right, thank you very much. Hi, everyone. So my name is Glenn Bequin. I come from Ghana. I'm in the second year of my MBA. I specialize in operations and supply chain management, and I also have a minor in business analytics.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you'll be here for how long?
A year and a few months.
A year and a few months.
Yeah, I came. We were in this. We're in USD together.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So you came together with Faithful.
Yeah, we came around
that
the same
was
time.
last year fall, right?
Yeah,
2022.
last fall.
Oh,
yeah.
so you guys have known one another for so long. Why is Faithful not smiling?
Because they hit her.
We'll be getting to that very soon. Okay, so let me quickly get to Faithful. So Faithful, tell us, what have you prepared? What is the name? What went into this? How long did it take you to prepare what we have on the table here? And maybe if it is a cultural food, probably it's from a certain tribe or something too, you can tell us about that as well.
So I made jollof rice, and I don't know, Nigerian jollof has always been known to be the best jollof rice in the whole world. So I don't think in Nigeria it's just a food everyone eats. I don't think it belongs to just one specific culture. Different people make it differently, either more spicy or like less spicy. But I'm Yoruba and we like pepper, so mine is spicy. Jollof rice is, I don't know, once you think about like Nigerian jollof, you think about party jollof. It's kind of the food that, you know, you go for like a Nigerian wedding for. You go to eat Nigerian jollof because it's so good. And the process takes about 3 hours because I do the chicken and then I do the rice.
Oh, okay.
So it takes about like 3 hours preparation time.
3 hours preparation time. And then we are here to, should I say, okay, I was going to use the word justify, but she just whispered into my ears that taste it. So actually, we had to swap one of our guests, I'm talking about Bernard, with Glenn, because, you know, Bernard is actually from Nigeria. So I know that if we want him to taste the food to give his verdict on it, of course, probably he may be biased, right? So Glenn, who is from Ghana, he has not faithful for almost a year. They've been here since last year. So I'm not sure. Have you tasted her food before?
I think so, yeah.
Once.
During the
okay,
summer,
so that is a fair one. So he just tasted her food before, just once. And now, was that jollof?
No, it wasn't jollof.
It was what? Pounded yam or something?
I think it was like ofada rice.
Yeah, I don't even know what she gave me.
My goodness.
Oh yeah,
okay.
it was ayamashi. It was ayamashi.
But she gave me something.
She gave you something to eat, right? Okay, so I'm going to have Glenn get to taste the food, and then we'll start a conversation surrounding whatever it is. If he likes it, he's just basically going to be realistic with it. Whatever he thinks could be improved on it, so he can say that. Whatever he doesn't like, he can say that. If he likes it 100% too, he is at liberty to say that as well. So let's now get to it. So this is jollof, prepared by a Nigerian student here at UST. So we have the jollof in a plate, and then we have 2 spoons with a tissue on there. I'm going to have, is that not a tissue?
Yeah, but why are you saying it?
Oh, which means that, I mean, it's clean, right? It's
Yes.
okay, it's clean.
Okay.
Okay, so Glenn, I'm going to have you get one of the spoons. Okay. Okay.
Glenn should not judge my presentation. I had only how many minutes to get this ready, so I think I did a fairly good job.
Yeah, I think you did a good job.
Yes.
But let's just hear what Glenn has to say. Also, I can also get my other spoon. But just before we wrap up, I have some other guests in the studio that I'm going to invite them just to come, also have a taste of it to see if whatever Glenn said, they agree with Glenn or not. So let's get to the real thing right now. Okay, so now jollof rice. Glenn, let's go. Let's see.
Okay. Can I have it? Also?
Yeah, you can have it. You can have it. You go first. Let me see. All right. So Glenn is about to go for the moment we've all been waiting for. The jollof rice.
Take another spoon.
Bro, you're just tasting it. Okay. What do you think about the jollof rice all the way from... Okay, hold on. Just take your time to process it.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see that. Let me see that. Okay. Okay. I'm taking 30 seconds to process it. All right. Okay.
Is it too spicy?
Glenn?
What do I think?
Yes.
Are you
What do you
okay?
think?
Are you safe?
I'm okay.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, so first of all, I feel like this is a show about Nigeria, and then you are here to sell the country, you know.
Yeah.
So for the presentation of the food,
Don't talk about presentation.
I feel like you could have done like a bit better, you know. Like, is this how it's served in Nigeria?
No.
So how is it served? How am I supposed to know? Because I'm here to learn about Nigeria, you know.
That's
so
valid.
I just feel like a
Presentation.
plastic spoon is not a Nigeria thing, you know. Yeah. So for the presentation, I think you could have done Nigeria a bit good, you know. Secondly, the food itself, the rice, the jollof. You made a comment that it's known as the best jollof in the world.
Yeah.
I find that very delusional. Like, how can you
Coming
say that?
from a Ghanaian.
How can you say that when Ghanaian jollof literally exists? You know, I'm impressed by the audacity that you have, but I'll give that to you. So the food, the jollof. Can I ask you a question? Yeah. What rice was used? What kind of rice? Because in Ghana, the best jollof rice in the world, we use perfumed rice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Jasmine rice.
Yeah, jasmine rice. Yeah. What do you use for this?
It was just the long grain rice.
Is it like parboiled rice?
Yeah, parboiled long grain.
Yeah, I'm asking because it's like you are chewing the rice and then it's like, it's not subtle, you know. You feel like you are chewing the rice, like you are having it. And I just feel like you should just be eating the rice. You shouldn't realize that you are chewing something.
Why?
Because like the grains are too solid. They are too big. Like it's like you are having bites of something.
But then if it's
just
too
rice.
soft, it gets too mushy.
Nah, you don't know. That's a skill issue. That's that's where Ghanaians come in. You don't know how to. You don't know how to prepare.
You think that is where Ghanaians come in?
Exactly. It's not about it's going to be too
Coming
mushy.
from a Ghanaian.
That's a skill issue. That's where you should come
I
and see
think
me.
the texture of the rice is perfect. Like, rice doesn't have to be too soft, and it doesn't have to be too hard.
Yeah, but
Just
the grains
having
are too big, so it makes
Too
the chewing the rice is like you know, I don't want to say
But like,
gravels, but
jasmine rice has, like, the grains are too tiny. And it kind of seems like, it looks like, I don't know how to pronounce it, but quinoa or something.
Okay.
I don't like jasmine rice when I'm making jollof rice. I think jollof rice should be made with either basmati rice or long grain rice.
Wow.
those are very weird
So
choices
if you
of
guys,
rice. But
everybody watching us right now, what do you think? So Glenn is saying that he feels the jollof rice could be, do you mean wet a little bit or soft a little bit for you?
I just think that
The grains are too big.
They're too big.
So
Okay.
the rice
So you guys can share your
Rice be too
comments. Let us know whatever you think, like what Glenn is saying or what Faithful is saying.
Yeah.
I know probably I'm going to have more Nigerians in the comment section
Yes.
going for that, but okay, that's fine.
Secondly, I think I'm good with spice, but I think it's a bit too spicy because you knocked them out a bit. You know, when you tasted it.
Did you see me?
Yeah. I'm good with spice. I'm from Ghana. You know, we do this on a regular.
This is
but
proof that you guys don't actually do
no,
pepper
we
there.
do good with spice,
Because-
but maybe, just maybe, this one was a bit
Put you guys in your place.
our place.
Yeah, second. Nigerian is first.
I just feel like maybe, just maybe, because I've tasted Nigerian jollof from people on campus, and it wasn't as spicy. So I don't know if you were trying so hard
I
to
wasn't
put
trying
Nigeria
at all.
on the map when you could have just been
No.
yourself, you know.
I wasn't even trying to put, like, to make it spicy because I know I'm bringing it to people who can't tolerate spice.
Okay.
Do you mean we, the Ghanaians?
Yes, you're the Ghanaians.
Oh, you have no
And plus,
idea what you're
McCray
talking
already
about.
told me that he doesn't do well with spice. So I tried.
Oh, then I do
tried.
well with spice.
Yeah.
I tried not to make it as
But
spicy.
I just feel like when you make it too spicy, it overshadows the flavors. Because you probably steam the chicken and you put the flavor in the jollof, right? Yeah. So when you make it too spicy, you grab the attention away from the flavor, you know?
I bet you, Glenn is never going to taste any food made by Faithful again. I want to
Oh,
be
no,
sure
no, no.
that.
We have a good food relationship.
It's good
you know.
for relationship.
Well,
Yeah, a good
for me, it's good, right? It's just the spicy level. I think it's just personal. It's just the spicy level that I don't just go with so much. But the technical aspect that Glenn was trying to bring in, that when the food gets so spicy, then it gets to overshadow. I didn't even think about that. It gets to overshadow the other flavors. However, the effort you put in there is, if I want to grade it on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give you 8.
Wow.
I would give you 8. No,
Have you
so
been bribed? Are you shy or something?
I would give you 8 because it's the spicy level that would just get that for me. I would give you 8
Okay.
for the fact that you are even here in Vermilion. You're not back home in Nigeria to get the adequate spices that you probably would get, but you try as much as possible to get, the spice. I don't know how you even got it, but the fact that you're able to get to that level, I would give you 8 on that. Glenn, what do you think?
Can I speak freely? Am I allowed to speak?
Coming from you, Glenn.
Yeah, maybe if I speak, I'm in trouble, so I have to know.
Go ahead.
I can speak.
You can speak.
Oh. Overall, I think it was good. It was like, I mean, it will always be second best to Ghanaian jollof, but
I feel like we should note that this is coming from a biased Ghanaian perspective.
Please, nah.
It's very biased.
Okay,
it's not.
so,
I'm very objective.
No, I
Also,
think
both of you guys are Ghanaian. If we had someone
What
else...
does that have to do with tasting the
if we
food?
had... It does. Because both of you
Does
guys
me
are
being
okay, so
Ghanaian.
maybe to be
decrease or
fair,
increase the spice?
I have the producer of the show actually watching us, right?
But
Rex.
he won't be able to handle spice either.
No.
Are you-
Okay,
why-
so Rex,
why?
I don't know whether if we can get our other producer who is running the sound for us. I don't know if
Do you want the sound to cut out or something?
no, if she can come in to, have a taste of it and then have her fair view also. Rex, I don't know what you can do about this, but if she can come or somebody can just come on the set to just have a taste of this and give another vegetable this.
She's on her way up.
Perfect. So we just got a cue in that she is on her way in. She's just coming to have a taste of it so that, because I don't want Faithful to feel that Glenn is from Ghana and then he's trying to be biased about all this stuff, right? Because I know this has actually been a long, I don't want to call it fight. How do I call it? Some sort of argument or whatever it is that Nigeria and Ghana jollof, which one gets better? It's been something, a long thing. But so I want to introduce you guys to the producer who actually runs the sound for us. So she's coming in. So I want to welcome you to the show now. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, so I'm gonna just clean this for you real quick. Because we want everybody to be okay, right? Everybody to be okay. So so this is jollof. You've heard of jollof before, right?
No, we don't eat this in America.
This isn't even gonna make the discussion long. Okay, all right. So this is jollof, a food prepared by a Nigerian student. She said is when we talk about jollof, this is Nigeria. They are the best, right? However, the other friend of mine that I have here from Ghana, he is also contending with that comment that they have the best. So we want you to have a taste of it and you will give your fair verdict about that.
Okay.
All right. The moment probably everybody has been waiting for. She's going for it.
It might be spicy.
That is spicy. But
Can you feel it?
it's good. I like it. It reminds me a lot of like fried rice.
Oh yeah, fried
Other
rice.
places, but that's like an American thing. So.
Okay. So apart from the spicy level and whatever that you see, whatever that you've eaten so far, it's okay for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say?
I'd say a 7.
7.
Yeah. Just because I'm not like super used to the spice, but I liked it. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for coming.
of
Thank you so
course,
much for coming. So
yeah.
I got to let her go back to what she was helping us with. Okay, so I think this. Do you think we have been fair?
I didn't give my verdict, did I?
So Glenn is used to he is here to give his verdict, right? I gave you 8. The fact that I'm even from Ghana,
It should
right?
be an 11.
No, come on, the scale is from 1 to 10. You want us to blow the scale?
Yes.
Okay, Glenn, let me get the scale from you. Like, what's your mark?
From being very, very objective
Glenn,
with
Glenn.
appearance,
you
spice,
don't judge
Okay,
it
so-
on appearance.
Okay, so
Can
let's
you
just
let
go
of the
taste,
appearance?
content.
texture, and
Taste.
everything.
Glenn, be mindful.
I think a 7 is fair.
7 is fair.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
And
all right.
before
So that's
before
it.
that, apparently we've had jollof wars here on USC
And we're still
campus.
going to have jollof wars in
And
January.
apparently Ghana has won like all the jollof wars.
Oh,
so it's not
that's
just
true?
it's not
Which
just a
Ghanaians were
me
on
thing.
campus?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
I wasn't
But I
here
got
either.
here and then I heard Ghana won all the jollof wars.
We're going to
so it shows that it's not just a me
Oh, so
thing.
this is not like a news.
It's not news. It's
oh.
not a Ghana thing. It's not a me thing. It's not a bias thing.
It's
The
also...
Ghana jollof is just
maybe
simply the best.
Simply the best.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So Faith, I don't want to. Let's give another one again. I'm going to have Bernard and another guest of ours that we have, Mario, come on too. I'm going to clean the spoon again for them so that they can also give their verdict. I hope they are real with whatever they're going to say. So I'm going to still invite Bernard to come back, and I'm going to also invite Mario to also join me on set, and then they're also going to have a taste of it. Let's get to see what they will say about that. So Bernard and Mario can just come on. You can just come on. All right.
Hi,
Nigerian jollof and Ghanaian jollof. Okay, so guys, welcome. Bernard from Nigeria. I mean, Bernard has been here already. So I'm going to have Mario go first. Let's see what you can say.
Hi, everyone. I'm gonna introduce myself first. My name is Mario. Mario, cheesy term, Ayadioha. I'm a pre-nursing student as well. I'm a second year. So I'm here to try the jollof.
But before you taste it, where are you from? We just have to know.
Oh yeah, I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, Nigeria.
But I'm gonna be fair, because in all honesty, forget Nigeria and Ghana. The people that made jollof are the people from Senegal. So
No, Sierra Leone.
No, I browsed it. They said Senegal. somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
I know that
I'm
to be
not
about
sure.
Sierra Leone.
But if it's Sierra
But
Leone,
Nigerians make the best jollof.
but still, I've not tried
where are
any
you from
other
again?
place.
Where
are
you
you from?
So Bernard is saying that Nigerians make the best.
Yeah,
because
Nigerian, right?
Bernard is also from Nigeria, right?
Wait,
because there are
Okay.
two Ghanaians
He's the show.
here.
He's neutral.
Okay.
He's the show host.
let me give my
He's
opinion.
neutral, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be fair here, and regards to the spicy level, I'm Igbo, I'm not Yoruba, so I can't even tolerate as much spice as Yorubas. I can't tolerate spice. Probably
Okay,
better
so let's
than
go
you
for
guys,
it.
so.
Okay.
To be very honest, it's kind of spicy, but it's not much to have like thoughts on it. It's kind of like just a little kick.
Okay, so the spice is the spicy thing is just the thing for you.
Yeah, but I feel like something is slightly lacking though.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And what is that?
Here we go.
I don't know.
And what is it?
So does it mean, can we say that Glenn has been right all this time?
No.
I'm very objective.
It's not on the left.
Okay, so I'm going to have Bernard also give a shot.
Maybe she should give it a shot.
No, I think we
Okay.
should let her think about it, settle down, and then.
Okay, settle down.
Yeah.
And then you can give that probably on a scale of 0 to 1.
So, mainly, I think.
Sorry, I mean 1 to 10, I beg your pardon. Yeah.
I don't know if it's maybe I
think-
just personally like a little bit more salt or Maggi in.
That's your own high
But
blood
it's my
pressure.
own personal
High blood
preference.
pressure.
I don't typically like a lot, but that's my own. But aside that, I will probably grade this and like maybe 8.8, 9.
Okay.
8.8.
That's because
I
of
feel
my
like-
mom's jollof is still the best jollof. to me.
This is another
I feel
argument that you're bringing in.
like this
Okay.
rating is a bit like skewed,
8.8.
I'm like 8.8 or 9, and I'm being fair. I know this thing about.
Okay.
Besides that, the spice level to me is okay.
Okay.
This rating is questionable.
I'm gonna have Bernard also go for the tasting, right? Let's see what he can also say about it. I want you to be objective, Bernard. I want you to be objective. I know you're from Nigeria too, but
I'll try.
yeah, please do so. Please do so. Please do so. Okay.
I don't think you can put Bernard an objective in one sentence.
Looking at it alone, it looks awesome. I mean, just
You call this objective?
physical.
He hasn't even tasted it.
No.
And it's a 9 already.
It's not
No,
about the plating, it's about the color.
The color is rich.
Okay, let's go for
It
it.
looks rich. Like it doesn't look like it's
See,
lacking.
we'll settle this at Jollof Wars.
Okay, now.
Yeah,
You should be the one to cook.
Let's go
yeah
for
I'll cook
it.
Ghanaian Jollof.
It has protein on it.
He's trying to take the meat on it. Glenn, I think you should taste the meat too.
Yeah, I mean, you see, when I said presentation, I thought it would be a fork or
to pick the
knife
meat
or
up.
something.
I
Yeah.
have one in my bag.
You see,
Okay.
so it's all
So what do you say about that?
Any process.
I think the spicy is knocking you out.
It's good.
Can we wrap this up?
I feel like I'm back home.
That's the flavor it's meant to give. It's meant
So
to take
how
you
did
back
I
home.
not find flavor? How
Because
did she
you
not
are-
find
you're not-
flavor?
you're not-
But he
I
found
found
it.
flavor.
He found it.
Let him
I
talk.
found
Let him
flavor.
talk. Let him talk. Okay.
They call it spicy, but I mean, this is a joke. Come on.
It's not spicy.
This is
Okay.
not spicy.
Okay.
This is-
So on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you put hair?
I'll give it 9.5.
9.5.
Are we allowed
Okay.
to include off-air confessions when we are done? Because I know he's going
I'll
to
give this
confess
9.5
and
because-
reduce it to 6.
The physical presentation is good. That's 100.
This presentation is
100,
good to
right?
you?
The spice level is okay.
This is
The
unbelievable.
spicy level is okay for you.
Yep. I feel like this is what Nigerian jollof should be.
Okay.
And this is what makes it stand out from every other jollof in West Africa. Taste is good. It actually tastes like party jollof.
Exactly.
No, it doesn't have that smokiness.
Okay,
I mean,
it's happening.
Where do you want me to get
It's happening
Takoko?
right
That's
in the
the
midst now.
difference now.
So
Let's
he's a Nigerian.
It does taste like
Nigerian and
party
also
jollof.
Not that
Nigerian, right?
smokiness.
I mean, this smokiness, you can't really get it here in America, but
Yeah,
it's the
but-
closest you can get to. This is what you can get. The closest you can
Okay,
get to party.
okay. Thank you guys for coming in to do that aspect for us. So I want Glenn to go with the meat again. Let's see what Glenn can say about the meat, and then we'll see.
I think
Okay. Yeah, you can just use that. Good.
Oh God, this Glenn.
It's gonna. I can't trust Glenn.
I really can't.
I think he likes the meat.
He can't be
I want to.
trusted.
I think on this aspect, Glenn likes the meat.
He can't be trusted.
Because he's nodding his head. You can see that. He's nodding his head.
It's rich.
God.
Tastes like mama's cooking.
Yeah. That's it, right? He likes it.
He's emotional. He wants to cry.
I think it's good.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Thanks for representing us.
Okay. All right,
You're an
guys.
ambassador.
It was actually really nice.
Guys, I want to say, we are wrapping it here. I want to say thank you guys so much for coming in. I want to say particularly thanks to Faithful and the team, who tried to prepare the Nigerian, I want to say kind of jollof because it's prepared here in America, not like, in Nigeria. So allow me just to say the kind of Nigerian jollof here, particularly in Vermilion. Vermilion, where you probably may not have the African spices. When we talk about jollof, probably may have to get to Sioux Falls or Sioux City, many other places to get that. But they were able to get us, let me say, a vivid representation of Nigerian jollof. We want to say thank you so much, and to your whole team. Also to Bernard, who came to speak more also about the Nigerian aspect when we talk about tourism, hospitality, music, dance, cultural language, and many other beautiful things that we spoke about. I know that this jollof war thing is not going down soon because African Student Association, they recently had an event. Faithful came to present or represent Nigeria. Boldly again, she stated that Nigeria, this is where the best jollof actually comes from. At the moment she said that, I was hearing, murmuring, and all those things. But I think it's something we'll probably settle at this year's in January, right?
Yes.
Nigerians were the
Jollof
best
wars.
at anything.
I'm gonna be there. I'll be part of the team that will prepare the jollof. So I want you to come taste it and let's see what is going to happen. So I want to say thank you to everybody, to the International Club, the Gallagher International Center. I want to say thank you to all the staff over there, and also to our awesome producers. I want to clap for you guys. It's been a good one. Thank you so much, Rex, and our other lady who runs the sound for. I want to say thank you so much. So we'll be back on your screen next week with another country, with another person also from a different country who will give a verdict about their food. So I want to say thank you so much. This has been Campus Connect with me, Macrae Sogan. It has been recorded here at the studios of SDPB here in Vermilion. I want to say thank you so much. We'll be back on your screen some another time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, Rex. Now we can eat the food.